Yo, it's the Land Assassin. What's up? What's happening? Chilling, chilling, chilling. It is Thursday. Shading. One says I'm trying to get these shadings to match in the front. Did I just change that? Yo, what up, Colin? 2, 5, 10, 20, 30. What up, dude? What up, dudes? I'm gonna fix my shading map here first, guys. You guys ever have those mornings where you wake up and then you wake up at like 4 and change, and then next thing you know, you hear a thunderstorm? Yeah, those types of mornings. Well, I just had one of those. I had one of those mornings where you wake up early, then you hear you get the boat ready, you get everything ready. Next thing you know, you're like, huh, that sounds like thunder. And lo and behold, it is thunder. Well, I guess I could live with that. Yeah, we'll live with that for now. Cuvo Moon, what's up? So, we got out here a little late, guys. I mean, life, you know? And there's a bunch of eelgrass. Now, one update. The battery we were expecting yesterday never showed up. It was delayed to today. What up, Creel? What up, Travis? It was delayed to today, so we're gonna hold steady near the home front. Man, there's a lot of eelgrass. I don't know if you guys can see these floating masses, bro. There are floating masses here. I'm talking about, can you guys see that, this? They are everywhere, man. Just everywhere. What up, Tim? What's happening? Rob. Banker hours. I don't know about that, Rob. All I'm saying is I got up, I heard thunder. So I'm not gonna say that I went and hid under my blanket, but I'll tell you what, I did get under my blanket. I was like, you know what? Dude, we were at the boat, everything was loaded, rods, all that stuff. And then next thing you know, the thunder happened. And then I just looked at the moderator. We actually saw some lightning. And we just looked at each other and I was like, well, I guess I'm going back inside. Well, I guess we got something here. I don't know what. It's a bass. We're gonna give it some drag. He's looking like a Little John. He's looking like a skinny, hungry Little John. Don't you go up. I told you not to go up, fool. All right, guys, this is about as good a time as any to tell you guys about the 3K subscriber giveaway video. All you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in said video, and you'll be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. That will be happening tomorrow, guys. Let's get this guy in the boat. He's looking more little Juanish. He's looking like he's on that non-sugar diet. He's on that non-sugar diet, guys. And that's how you get that long and that skinny. Bros, look at that eelgrass mat. So thank the good Lord that we have continued our non-zero streak. We will weigh this guy just so that the eelgrass mass can go by. Look at this mass of insanity, bros. Not the fish, the eelgrass. What is this? But thank the good Lord that our non-zero streak continues. This is a little Juan. Caught off of Don's chatterbait. Let's release him in the safety of the eelgrass. Go straight to the eelgrass, dog. That was an orale fish to start off the day. Boss, we didn't even waste much gas, guys. You don't got to. We, for some reason, like to, but we ain't got to. Bros, we'll just wait till the eelgrass passes. I don't know what's going on. Well, so one thing that did help me here was the contour mapping. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta pick up my trolling motor because it was not liking all this eelgrass. Holy mother. I can't even lift this, bros. I'm gonna have to get down and dirty the old school way. That eelgrass was thick, bros. Still is. That is stupid. But that's just part of life here, guys. So thank the good Lord that we got that non-zero streak to continue. That fish weighed 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Puro orale aquí, guys. Just a little bit of orale in the house. Don's chatterbait is killer, bros. Don't sleep on it. Is aid. It's some today. Not holding our breath. We were kind of excited that the battery was going to show up. And then come to find out, wrong. Ah, Creel is giving me some secret sauce when it comes to strength. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. As this is a sugar-free vessel here, dog. Okay, my trailer is dumb. It's all messed up. I'm gonna have to tear it apart. I'm gonna give it one more cast. And now we're gonna tear it up. We're not using I usually use the baby Z2s. I mean the Z2, not the baby. I usually use that as a trailer, but I couldn't easily find one, so I just grabbed the next best option. All right, so we've got that cow science going on. Cows are munching. And when we say that, we are not dismissive of the cow munching theory. We are just intrigued. Caught the first fish off of I don't know how many casts, and then the cows jumped in. All right, guys, this trailer just got about the size of the last trailer that you guys saw. We are now baby bait fish right now. That is what we are. All right, so according to some kind of something, is tonight going to be a full moon or something? I think that also has something to do with that. Yo, what up, Kendall? What's happening? So now that we've continued our streak, guys, this is 30 plus, or 30 times 30 plus, maybe 4. But now that we continued our streak, guys, let's go home. We got these banker hours. That is what Rob said. Rob said, we just take it easy. Take it easy. Look at that mat of eelgrass. That is gross. I don't even think my trailer is frickin' past the skirt. That's weird. But anyways. We stormed the post office at 4 p.m. Well, I'm not one to enable riots, but if we are storming anything, let's storm UPS, because they are the ones who are the guys holding my battery for ransom. So, the post office is innocent in this. A lot of eelgrass here, guys. A lot of eelgrass. Expected this afternoon. Well, this chat has almost single-handedly taken down FedEx and UPS. Post office, be forewarned that when it comes to fishing equipment, this chat will not let any delays go unrioted, let's say. All right, guys, let's see what we're gonna do. We got a full tank of gas. I thought my battery was gonna be here so that we could cruise to other parts of the lake. But the stupid battery, and the battery itself is not stupid, but the entire situation is. But anyways, we have caught our bass to continue the streak. And now we go search for the BBL Plus. It's a little later than we usually get out. But I'm wondering, should we go? Let's go, guys. We're gonna go to the area by that antenna. We're gonna see what awaits us. Though we are gonna be very patient. We are going to be very, very thorough. We're gonna get stuck in a lot of rocks. We're gonna get stuck in a lot of stumps. But we are thoroughly going to fish these areas. Because it has been said number of days that we haven't seen a BBL, let alone a BBL Plus. I think the number of days is 1. But guys, it's like an eternity. It is definitely an eternity. Dude, look at how short that trailer is, bro. It's like I'm in the skirt. It's exactly the same length as the skirt. I mean, that's how young ladies should be dressing nowadays. Their ankles, which is the bottom of this chatterbait, should be the only thing showing. But that's neither here nor there. All right, guys. I just got a very threatening text. This text was so threatening. You guys could see me shaking live on the tube, bro. Woo. It was a text from the fish telling me, hey, you suck. I was all like, hey, so what? Took a little sip, dudes. Kendall saying I was a little fatty when the winter time. Kendall, you are correct. I was a little fatty, bro. I was sugar plump, bro. Such a little fatty. Of course, eelgrass on the motor. Oh, you guys don't even get to see the show. What's up, bros? Trying to get that eelgrass off, bros. Here we go. Yo. Well, Kendall, I'm gonna tell you, bro, a gout battle that doesn't go away easy and has you hobbled for a couple of, I don't know, for like a month and change. That will change your perspective, and it'll be all like, do I really want to eat this Reese's peanut butter cup, or do I want to be able to walk? Yeah, let's just go and walk. Walking's cooler. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not exactly sure how much walking is cooler, but I'll tell you what. We would always be on edge right now, waiting for the next gout bout to strike. We would be on edge, boys and girls, but right now, we are not on edge for anything, dogs. We are just 100. We are slowly getting to 175. We are currently at 177. But the moderator makes it so that I cannot get to 175. I don't know what her deal is. She's like, here, eat this, and this. And I'm like, moderator, I'm no longer the jolly, happy dude. I'm just the dude who's jolly and happy. But my dudes, I think that was my winter coat to stay warm. You know, I'm just like a bear. My winter coat kept me warm, and now I've shed it for the winter. We don't know. Maybe come fall, I start pumping up again to survive the winter. Because if we're doing any winter fishing, we are going to need that winter coat. All right, guys, it is a little breezy out here, which is not bad. I'm okay with that. I like that. So yes, guys, the lake is splashing on me. Dude, gout was, it's a humbling thing, dog. That stuff is, kind of like giving birth. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I know all the ladies are going to be all like, oh, gout, birth, blah, blah, you don't even know, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me finish my statement, ladies, before we jump on board destroying the man to find his nucleus. But no, if I can just finish my statement, gout is like giving birth. Statement still coming. Statement still being processed. Gout is like giving birth. If ever I finished my statement. Gout is like giving birth, guys, because you do not understand the level of pain that gout brings to a person. Such acute pain. Like, I'm not talking about it's like, oh, that's so cute. Not that acute pain, an acute pain. Bro, that stuff brings so much pain to one spot on your body that you're just all like, chop it off, do whatever it takes in order to take this pain away. So unless you've done it or have gone through it, and I wish that on nobody, bro. I mean, even my worst enemy, which as far as I know, I don't have too many, or at least I'm not their, well, they're not my enemy. I might be their enemy in their minds, but I'm just a humble dude who has a nucleus at his core. But that felt weird. Either I missed one or I ran over a stump. But so here's the thing, and there's a paragraph here from the moderator, so she already come for me. She's already attacking me. Until you've been through it, bro, you don't know. I used to make fun of my brother because he got gout. I was like, dude, you're such a wuss, dog. You're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. My older brother. I was like, dude, you're such a wuss, bro. There's no such thing as something that hurts that much. And he was like, bro, yes, there is. This, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whatever, dog. You's a wuss. I always knew it. It just verifies that you're a wuss. Then next thing you know, I got some extremely sharp pain in my ankle. And I was all like, what the heck is going on here, bros? No matter whether I moved it, didn't move it, or whatever. I don't think I got one. It was weird though. No matter what I did, if I thought about moving it but didn't actually move it, it hurt. If I moved it or thought about not moving it and none of that happened, bro, it was hurting like you wouldn't believe. I had to, and this was my first gout attack, I had to crawl on my hands and knees to get to, I mean, dude, I'd rather pee my pants. I mean, I never did, but I'd rather pee my pants than have to go pee because, dude, every movement was insane. It was just pain, no matter what happened. But yeah, so then I promptly had a discussion with him and I told him, bro, I guess I'll have to take all that back because you're more of a man than I thought. If you've gone through multiple of these, oh dear God, you are a guy who can take some amount of pain that most humans should never have to feel. So I gave him props. And he was like, I told you, Way, I told you. And I was like, yes, that was some killer acute pain. Until you've been through it, and I hope nobody in this chat or in the world ever goes through it again. But I know that can't be possible. Wait, moderator had a redaction. Kendall, the pain was not cute. I guess dude, I'm gonna stop doing that one day. I guess Colin was had entered the hot dog eating contest. I didn't see your name, though I didn't see the contest. I didn't see how well you did against Joey Chestnut. All right, guys, so here's the thing. After I finally read through all that, red meat is not the problem, bros. It's the combination, and it's the sugars, dog. Because if you drink, they say, hey, if you eat red meat and you drink alcohol and all this other stuff, you have a high likelihood of getting gout. But dudes, I'm gonna tell you right now, I eat red meat or some kind of protein like that every meal. And my joints are gangster. But now when you combine that, and I don't think it's even the combination of, but when you have a whole bunch of sugar in your diet, that's what causes the inflammation in the joints, bros. I've given up all the sugars, all the processed sugars and whatever, and that has dropped the levels of uric acid in my blood. It is no longer, since I had started doing it, I am at because I always keep it real, I am at the higher end of normal, but still within normal range of uric acid levels, which is the precursor to you having a gout attack. Because if you got a lot of that stuff, then you start getting these little crystals that form, and then they tear your joints apart. But dude, like, I just X'd out the sugars. That's all it was. I still eat. Dude, so my cholesterol is down. All that is down within normal ranges. And I'm telling you, I eat fatty meat. I eat bread, well, homemade bread. That way we can control how much sugar and preservatives are in it, right? But I put all kinds of butter in that bread. I put butter on homemade tortillas. I mean, dude, like fatty meats, fatty, butter or whatever. And dudes, I have dropped and become a normal person. So much so, cholesterol, everything dropped, and the doctor was just all like, we don't got to put you on any pills. And I was like, cool, because I wasn't going to take them anyhow. So we came to the agreement that I didn't need to be on pills. But I will tell you guys, it is a tough lifestyle. Even to this day, every now and then I get a Reese's peanut butter cup. Doesn't sound too bad right now. But then I remember, stupid. Remember when you couldn't walk? And then I'm like, oh, you're right. It does sound bad then. So it's that type of situation. But it is tough, guys, as everything that we eat is sugar laden, processed. So yeah, dudes. I'm not telling you guys this as hard factual science. I am only telling you this as what you see before you. So you saw a fatty guy who was all happy. Yay, I'm a fatty guy. I'm a fatty guy. And I like eating Reese's peanut butter cups, fatty guy for life. And then Gout was all like, hold my uric acid. And next thing you know, boom. I was like, I'm fatty guy till this goes away. And then after that, I shall never be fatty guy again. So this is not a hey bros. It is backed by all this science and blah, blah, blah. This is only backed by what you guys see in front of you. I kid you not, guys. You've seen me just run around, do all kinds of stuff. And look, I should not be doing that. If I was fatty guy, that each one of those moves I would pay for it later. But right now, as not fatty guy, I'm over here jumping, running, doing push-ups, lunges, whatever, all the stuff. But to each their own, guys. Because keep in mind, dudes, I do eat fruit like watermelon and, like strawberries and whatever. So I have incorporated some of that back into my diet. Initially, I was on a strong, I eat nothing carbs, I eat nothing sugar-based, nothing. But then I started to allow a fruit here and there. And I'm also not saying you can never eat let me throw this hair jig out there. You can never eat candy in your life. What I'm saying is you eat a candy, but then you eat ketchup, and then you eat all the seed oils that the moderator was talking about. You eat all these things, and then little by little, the combination of is causing the problem. It is just a difficult lifestyle to live. And basically, I'm gonna tell you guys why I do it. I do it so that the moderator has to deal with me longer in life. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes die sooner before chicks. So she thinks that she's going to outlive me, and then she's gonna be able to get a new model. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be all like, oh, I can't wait until this fool, then I can get the younger model and whatever. But I'm all like, moderator, Highlanders, they have a way of sticking around. So because of that, her Sancho plans have been thwarted. Yeah. Good luck finding another one. Oh no. You can bring your honey buns, dog. You can bring your honey buns, Creel. This is America, dog. Do your thing. If that works for you, then do your thing, dog. Honey buns. uh There was no guilt trip, dog. All right, guys, so as you can see, apparently